Alright, it seems to actually be working now. Is my mic working? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, it's cold just starting out riding. I stood there for a long time trying to get my camera to work and got cold. So I gotta warm up before I stop freezing. Oh, the river is actually pretty high. I didn't think about that. I've never ridden here in the winter and seen the river. It's always in the summer when it's been like dry. There's a little park down there. Hello. Hi, Mr. Winnicott. Let's see. Which way do I actually want to go? I was trying to decide which trail to ride. I think I'll just go through this one. I was trying to decide which one would be less cold. This is along the river, but I don't know, this one's easier too. It's more just like steady. I guess they're both pretty easy. They're both on railroad grades. But this one's really pretty. You go across the river a lot. And it's less deep gravel, so it's way easier to ride. Dang, there's like creeks all over the place. A lot more water than riding here in the summer. Very cool. So far, I was worried about this being muddy. So far, there's no mud holes. Even the mud holes don't have any water in them. Oh, look, there's some doggos out there. Just hanging out in the yard. In their yard. This is just a gravel path I'm riding today. It's an old railroad bed. So it's just riding through the woods like this the whole time, basically. Is this a road or a river? Oh, this is the river. I'll stop here. Huh. Look, there's a tree laying across it. Imagine living there and having that patio. You can just sit there. You have a bridge that comes out of your house to your patio, and you can just sit there and watch the river. Have creepy people like me stand up on the bridge and look down at you. Hello. Yeah, it is really nice. How are you doing today? It's really, really clear. Like you can, I don't know if you can on stream, but with the camera, but I can see the bottom really easy. It's pretty, yeah. And these are all cool. These are the old bridges for the railroad. They're like these massive steel bridges. Quite cool. It's a GoPro. I have it on my bike helmet. Assuming bitrate's good, the limiting factor I have is how much bandwidth I can send to Twitch. It's weird how the water, like, it hits those rocks and kind of goes around, and you have an area right there, but it looks like the water's just coming up from the bottom. I guess it's hitting the rocks and going under some of this, and then coming back up. Really funky. Like, part of it there is almost flowing back up that way and going around because there's so much water coming up from the bottom. I've never seen it look like that. I've never been here in the winter when the river's this full. Bitrate's doing just fine right now. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Oh, yeah. Mine's on wide angle, I think, right now, because the lowest one that takes away all the fisheye, you can't, especially when it's on my helmet, unless I'm just looking straight at what I'm talking about, you can't really see. I've like settled on this. I tried using it wider angle a few times and it was way too fisheye and I really hated it. And yeah, it still looks a little fisheye now. But like, I've gotten back and forth a few times and decided that a little bit of fisheye is probably better than having such a limited view of stuff. But yeah, it is it's not ideal, but I don't know. Probably a personal preference thing. I could lower it and get rid of more of the fisheye. I think my phone makes it look better, looking at wide angle. But I like the lighting for the GoPro a lot more. The way it handles lighting, unless it's really dark, then it doesn't handle lighting. But if it's decently light, especially if it's really sunny, I really like the way it catches like light reflecting off of water and stuff. And see, I'm up on up above everything right now, riding over the valley, I guess. still images are better. I like. Oh, like better, where they look realistic, I guess. Compared to like GoPro, I guess because like GoPros have fisheye, but they also have really good image stabilization. Right, here's the river again, right up here. There's quite a few river crossings. This one, the bridge on this side is on concrete built out from the bank. And there's a whole wall there that directs the river over this way to go around it. There's a driveway going under it here, going back up around that way, under the bridge. Private property. Oh, this isn't the one. One of the river crossings on this side, there's a little trail going down, and a water is dangerous or river is dangerous sign or something. Like they had people going down there and drowning or something. Uh-huh. I'm saying uh-huh to the stupid bot. So I'll just go ahead. How do you... Wait a minute. What account am I logged in on this app? It doesn't give me options to ban people. Like I'm not a mod. My bot account's a mod too, so maybe it's the version of the app on this Android phone. I know my other Android phone. Unless you click here. I guess the account was made yesterday, the bot selling one. Oh well. This is my my chat phone. I put it on my handlebars. Don't have to worry about messing up my jerking the other one around and messing up the camera, like optical image stabilization. I don't actually know what version of Android it has on it. Maybe it's out of date. It uses a different version of the app. Huh, those trees have been on fire. Oh, and here they made a driveway down into the trail. That's strange. There is a swamp or whatever on this side and the river on that side. Cool. And I think this is the part that sometimes I wouldn't have enough bit rate. It's either here or a little ways on up. But it seems like my new modem is definitely working great. Because I only have T-Mobile service here basically, and it's old modem, it would drop sometimes here. This one, at least right now, is doing 10K bit rate. This should still look great. Which it could be on up ahead of where I'm thinking about. It's like one of the river or one of the places where you go through a hill, and as soon as you cross to the other side, it just dies. Looks a little mini dog walking. Oh, thank you. That's a herd of dogs. It's like 3 big fluffers, or 4 or something is what it looks like. Oh, the dog looked around. Thank you. I was right when I was ringing my bell, so I wouldn't scare them. The dog like looked around, like, oh, there's someone coming, and he turned around and saw me. I wonder how many trees were over this trail after the bomb cyclone. There's like quite a few places where there's sawdust, where they'd chop trees out of the way. And this is one of the areas where it was supposed to be the windiest. Because this is Maple Valley, and then Enumclaw, I think that's how you say it, is a little south. And I think, I might be misremembering, but I think in Enumclaw they had some like 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I think it was 80 miles an hour. Thank you. Very nice. I stopped too soon. Stopped about the time they stopped. this goes through a hill. Right up here might be where the stream cuts off sometimes, and not where I was thinking it was back there. Yeah, it's actually really not doing good at all. Well, I guess this works about the same as my old modem, at least here. Thank you. River's really pretty here. Just riding along the river. And there's a huge rock sticking out of the middle of it there. I feel like a dog torturer. All these people are off leashing their dog and they go and grab them while I ride by. Like a menace. This would also be a nice place to stop and eat lunch. Picnic table right beside the river. Hey, there's another trail there. Well, it's looked like a trail. It had one of the like blue signs, like King County Park signs, but that one said private property. So, I guess it's not a trail, in a public trail. Oh, my legs are tired. I think I'm gonna stop here and look at the river. Just for a minute. It sounds really like a lot of rapids up that way. Nice. There's some ducks over that way. Just cruising down the river. Ah, this is the place. With it has a little trail that goes down there. It says, "River is dangerous." Maybe I should, it looked like it was rideable, unless it gets steeper. Maybe I should ride down to the river. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't know if it'd be boring or not. I don't think it's as eventful as like a Japanese garden. It's just me riding through the woods. Just guess it depends on if you like seeing the woods or not. I think it's really cool. Here's another tree they didn't cut up all the way, just right across the path. There had to have been like, had to have been unrideable after that bomb cyclone. Like there's probably been at least like 20 or 30 trees I would have gotten to just going by all the places I've seen sawdust. There's a bunch of sawdust along here. Oh, and trees that ripped out of the side, it looks like. Last time I rode here, there was no sawdust anywhere. So all this stuff is new, or like, since October, I think. It's probably the last time I rode here. September, October. Here's a whole bunch more sawdust. Oh, I'll pull off here. This is cool to see. There's a post here with a wind gauge on it and an antenna and a solar panel. And then here's a stream gauging station. Oh, I like having, last time I did this, I rolled my bike down there. My chat phone, I don't use it for service anymore. So I'm not tethered to the bike with a cable. I just get off and walk anywhere I want. I assume they hang stuff down. Well, actually, I don't know. They have pipes running down there. So maybe there's something in the bottom of the river. I don't see anything. I was assuming maybe they hang stuff off of the cable sometimes. Doesn't actually look like they can make it longer. So I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it's a stream gauging station is what it said. So kind of cool anyways. And I guess whatever electronics are in here, and that's what the solar panel is U.S. Geological Survey. Blah, that was hard to say. In cooperation with federal, state, and local agencies. This station is part of a national network for obtaining something. Some idiots wrote over that part. Obtaining something resource information. I guess stream or water resource information. The recorded water level and something rate of flow are used for many hydraulic and hydrologic studies. That was as much as it. There was 2 words that people graffitied over. Let's see. Bitrate is very good. Not struggling at all. Cool. Well, I guess not graffiti, but it's some, I don't know, drawing that I can't read, that I don't want to read, that was written over the, official stuff. I think I'm almost to the end of the trail, so I guess I'll ride all the way to the end and turn around and go back. There's a nice lake, pond, whatever. Oh, it looks like a creek goes under this. This is also the dam that dams it up and makes it a pond. I don't know, it looks swampy over there. Maybe it's a beaver dam. And it's dammed up on both sides. You can hear the river over there just like roaring, like rapids. Oh, that trail probably goes to them. That is not a bike-worthy trail though. So much sawdust. Here's a river again. Huh. Bunch of firewood. Oh, a nice fire pit there. Just have a fire and watch the river. And bears around here and not to get eaten. It's basically what it said. Why did it go black? I pulled my stream up so I could see it. I'm thinking I'm having EMI issues with my HDMI cable. Thank you. Hopefully they don't continue. When I started to go live, well, it's actually why I sat on the just starting screen so long. I put Wi-Fi antennas on my Bella box so I could this internal Wi-Fi, like in about 2 card, would pick up further. And Wi-Fi is supposed to mess with HDMI. Well, I was hosting a hotspot on the Bella box, and I found out that just makes HDMI not work at all. Like just no video ever at all. So I turned that off and it was fine. Because I had it saved. So I'm surprised it's not messing up anyways. So it can be on Wi-Fi, but it can't host a hotspot, which is funky. Well, this is the end of the trail. But there is a cool park on the other side of the road. I think I'm gonna go over there, assuming I have enough cell service. I think it depends on the weather. I've been here before and didn't have enough service to stream over here, and I've been here before and it worked just fine. So guess we'll find out. If it cuts off, I'll be back. It looks like it's not a park anymore. They have it just closed. Like it's gated off. Park open to public during daylight hours, but they replaced the fence and closed it. Because there used to be a little fence you had to ride around. Like the kind to stop bikes, but they don't have a no bike sign. They won't use this one or that one. I mean, unless that gate opens, but it looks like you have to have a lock. Park open to public during daylight hours. They still have the sign up. Limited use area. Use established trails only. Is this unlocked? You can just go in? Oh, it is. Okay. That's why they still have the signs, because it's still a park. I didn't really want to just go through because they have all the cameras there and it looks mega official, but I was looking at the signs and I'm like, no, this is definitely still supposed to be a park. And I noticed the padlock was unlocked for that gate. No hunting. Anymore. Their video, I pulled the HDMI cable back out of my backpack. It slid down and it looked like there was problems. Right, I have enough bit rate, I guess, for it to be watchable. Oh, that gate right there, the pipes are off of it, and there's tree limbs on it, like a tree floated down the river, and oh, it's that tree that broke off and fell in the river. It hit that also, and some of the limbs broke off. So it says you are here, and then it goes all the way down Cedar River into Lake Washington, and then goes out of the lock down to the Sound. Okay, I did bend down enough where you can see it on stream. So the railroad went along the river all the way up to like here. But from best I can tell, looking on Google, from like where we're at, right here, up to past where this lake and power plant's at, so like right up here. No, wait, the railroad doesn't go to that lake. It goes along the river most of the way and cuts off, I guess in this, somewhere up here, because that's 90, and this is a lake, and Rattlesnake Lake is somewhere here, it's not on the map. Anyway, this is like the railroad bed this went on is the same, I think the same railroad bed as the one where there's a trail that goes, and it goes all the way over the Cascades. But from the power plant, where they have the power plant at in the lake, all the way to this park is closed. It's all, wait, who owns this? Seattle Public Utility District. And then I guess they just have all the land, or it's either closed in between those. Attention dogs. Want to be a good doggy? Oh my gosh, there's a sign there. That's literally what it says, and then I think it continues on about not eating fish and getting in the river. Oh, looks like I'm going further and running a bit right. Oh, this is so bumpy. What the heck? That's where well, it's right under where the power lines are at. What? No, stop. What's happening? Right. Maybe I need to adjust something. Seems like it's cutting off more. That was... Seems to have made it worse. I actually don't know. Part of this is not enough cell service, and part of it is my HDMI cable. Right across the bumpy hill. I think I'm gonna go here and use the restroom at these porta potties, and then head back. And something has dug holes all in this field. It is incredibly bumpy. I wonder what the heck that is sticking up. Bump. This is so bumpy. Alright, I shall be right back. Wait, is it working now? Is there any video? I can't watch my own stream. Okay, now it is. Okay. Yeah. Screen and forgot that I hadn't turned my GoPro back on because I turned it off just to be safe. So that made it stop broadcasting. And then it didn't have enough data to start again. The dam upstream and the power plant and stuff. Oh, I guess. Wait, do they generate power here too? And upstream? So Cedar Cove Dam. Oh no, wait, this is Essentially it's just a water supply. They just have a dam where, I guess upstream, where they take the water out. No, I actually read it. I've read this before, but I didn't remember. So yeah. So I'm right here. Oh, where I said it looked like there was a pipeline or something that went through. That's the aqueduct. I guess it's underground. Built in 1930s. Like first water intake, 1901, goes around on that side of the river. And in the 1930s, the aqueduct that goes that way. Kind of cool. I'm just gonna get cold. Go back. I've been nice and warm riding. It's like pretty perfect weather. If it was a little warmer, I'd be sweating if I didn't take my jacket off. Although I guess on the way back I'm gonna be going downhill, so I might get cold, but it's been really nice as long as I don't stop too long. Wonder why they took that gate going back and forth out and just made a push gate. There was just no gate at all. You just but I mean, they had one, but they keep it open, and you just ride back and forth through the fence. I guess, I mean, I can get a bike through that good. I guess it would be hard to get a motorcycle through there and get off of it enough to open the gate, maybe. You guys seen what the other one was for, is to stop motorcycles? Oh, if you cross the river on the bridge here, there's a pipeline trail on the other side of it that goes kind of away from the river, but it goes through Maple Valley, and I've gone back that way before, but it's really, really, really bumpy. It's kind of torture riding on this bike. I need to take my mountain bike if I want to do that. And it runs into the other trail that went up the hill that I was thinking earlier when I stopped and was trying to decide which way to go. So you can do a big loop. You have to ride like a mile or half a mile of it is on a road because the Pipeline Trail ends right before the other trail. But it's a road with bike lanes and it's not busy. Oh, and that one has some mountain bike trails off of it where it goes through a park. So I might come up here one day and ride, maybe park where I did today and ride up that on my mountain bike and do some mountain biking and then ride back. What time is it? 5:09. An hour and 7 minutes. Huh. So it'll probably take me about 30 minutes to get back. And that's about as late as I wanted to stream anyway, so I'm making perfect timing. Oops. I'd say half an hour to get back. This isn't that sloped. It's like railroad grade, but it's still sloped enough that I usually ride back downhill about twice as fast as going up. We're already back down to the stream monitoring station. And that dog kind of looked like it was getting treats for not chasing bikes or something. I don't know why else it just stopped and started getting treats. Really helping that dog out. Probably needed some treats. And I came by on a bike and then it got treats. Oh. Here, let's go exploring. This kind of look like you ride bikes down it ish. River is dangerous. They have a warning, river is dangerous sign. So it just makes you, so obviously it goes to the river and it just makes you want to go check it out. Oh, this is a little bumpy. All right, why does it split up? That is too muddy. I don't want to go that way. Where does this way go? I hope this way doesn't go to someone's house. There's no trespassing signs yet. They just had a river is dangerous sign. Didn't tell you not to go to the river, just said it's dangerous. So I don't see any reason to turn around. Except for now this is getting muddy. I'm pretty sure the other way goes back to the river more. This kind of looks, huh. This is all cut into the hill, like there used to be a road here. All right, let's go back the other way. This is equally muddy. I've always said I was gonna check out this trail sometime when I rode by it. Maybe I should check it out, but in the summer. Because in the summer, I've also seen people down at the river here. It has a nice bank. I don't, I'm gonna give up. I don't want to get mud caked on the cleats of my bike shoes until they don't clip to the pedals anymore. Or I would go, sounds like there's people down at the river. Oh no, they're going across. Or I would go down. So, wanted to explore, but I also hate mud. Excuse me, can you let go of my bike? Tree? Oh. Right, thank you. Oh, that one just tried to grab my GoPro wires. It's treacherous here. Okay, I just made it up the hill. Look, cool, my shoes still clip to the pedals. All right, let's see where that trail went. Oh. The trail came right through here, but like, oh no, it splits off there and the rest of the trail goes right under the bridge here. But that mass of trees just fell over on it. Okay, I've seen people down there before. And, oh yeah, there's a place here we can go down and it looks like people go right there and fish. It gets really deep, so I guess I can see why they have a river is dangerous sign. So people don't try to swim and it's just like instantly over their head. The other trail it cut off must... Oh, it looks like it might run out right there. Oh, I think that's where I've seen people swimming at. There's actually a nice bank that slopes off. It's nice just sitting there and listening to the water. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does say private property. That's that trail I saw earlier. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really nice place to ride. There's hardly any people on the trail either. Even in the summer, it's not any busier than it really than it has been today. Crazy how built up this is at some of the places. Like where it cuts through hills and then it's like built right way up between them. Hello. Come. Thank you. She had a lot to deal with last time also, right then, holding the dog out my way and keeping her kids in in the stroller. I think the same person I passed earlier, and she was trying to hold her dog out of my way and keep her kids from falling down the hill at the same time. Looks like a nice house. Maybe not a fancy one, but a nice one under the trees. Oh, you can park that. That's funky back there. There's the road goes under the trail. It's also a creek that goes under the road at the exact same place. It's like it was a bridge to go over the creek or something, and then they built a road going through there. So right here, it looks like I've stopped and looked at this before, it looks like the river is washing the side of the hill away. So they've like put plastic on it and staked it down. And there's another place there where it looks like it's caved in even more. And this was up to keep people from going to the edge. So that would suck if it eventually washed the whole trail away. Like this is like, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet up on each side. It'd be hard to rebuild it, or expensive. And it's wet on both sides. There's a swamp on that side of it, and a river on that side. I wonder what, there's a There's a sign up that driveway. Like it's made for people to go up the driveway. And there's a bunch of trees that they planted up there, it looks like. I wonder if that's like a park they made. Oh, that goes out to the road. I'm pretty sure I don't remember that driveway. So it's like, they come down to the trail, so it's new. I was checking to see if the stream still looked good. This is the middle of the trail where it's a T-Mobile only area. Oh look, someone's burning a fire. think this is last river. No, there is one more river crossing. Never mind. But I'll stop here again. This isn't my favorite one. Water. Huh. I wonder why the heck there's a water line up here beside the trail. There's another thing that says water. So I've never checked, but that trail that cut off, that might, well, it looks like there's a water line going up there, but it also kind of looks like a trail. That might go up to the end of that pipeline trail. The one I was talking about, it ends there and you have to go down the road a little bit and run into the other bike trail. But last time I rode that part, it was almost dark and I didn't want to see if you could get all the way down here or not. And then have to like turn around and go up the hill. And then ride on the road when it was even closer to dark. Oh yeah, that was before I had lights also, I think. So I definitely didn't want to ride on the road too much after it started getting dark. It's weird. I don't know where that creek comes from. It comes out of like to the right of the trail, but I don't see it going under it at the hill. But there's water coming out of the hill someplace and running down the ditch each way along the trail down to like the next pipe. Dang, I'm already back, basically. Guess it did take me about 30 minutes, like I said. I thought it would. 1:37. There's a helicopter somewhere up there. Oh, there it is. I think it's the King County Sheriff chopper going someplace. Oh, the road's right up there. There's also another leveled off place between here and there. You can't see the hill that good in the... I was like, why am I looking at it when I've been here so much? But you can't, I don't think, hardly see any of that in the summer when there's leaves. And I've never ridden here in the winter. Oh, it looks like a pipeline or something. Uh-huh. Cool. Yep. That spot was nice. All the river crossings are really nice. So, there's a little park right there. I thought there was a trail that went down to that road before, but I don't see it today. But you can go there and there's a river access. I see people swimming down there all the time. Or I have before. Oh, there's a trail right there. Oh wait, you're talking about this one, right? With the island in the middle? Or is there another island that I forgot about? I feel like there was another one. Log jams ahead. There's a sign down there, that red and white one. It says log jams ahead. The one that's facing the river. I can't see the one below it. I think it says no dogs. Okay. That's what I was thinking when you said that, and then I saw this and I'm like, wait. Oh, the one with the big, okay. The one I stopped at again, like last crossing or whatever. Duh. Where the river like just completely splits up. This one is really loud because there's all those roads. Yeah, that's my favorite one too. The one where the river just... completely splits up with a big like island in the middle. Okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna stop here. I'll stop under the bridge where it's not as loud. Although I don't know if the mic really picks up the car noises. More room to pull off on this side. I guess I've parked just a little ways ahead, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here. It says there's 2 people here. I think I won't raid anybody unless there's just somebody on they really want to raid. Oh, we could Syria. Awesome. The high is like 61 tomorrow and like 60 the next day, but it's supposed to rain both days. So I'd like to go outside in the 60-degree weather, but I guess it depends on if it rains all day or not. So I might do some kind of another like ride or walk or something. Or if it rains the whole next 2 or 3 days, I might not at all. Depends on the weather. Tomorrow, I haven't looked at the hourly forecast. Tomorrow, when I looked earlier, it was only like a 40% chance of rain. The next day is like a 90%. So who knows? If I get up early enough tomorrow before the rain, I assume, comes in, it might actually be a nice day the first half of it. It's not too cloudy today. Anyways, bye. See everybody later, whenever the next time I stream. Thanks for hanging out.